Well, good morning, everybody, and I've been very excited the last few days to show you this little video clip that I've seen. You really got to see this. It's really a very brilliantly, beautifully executed message, excuse me, a visualization of a very, very important lesson that we always have to learn and keep in mind, especially during these times. So I'm going to share this with you in just a moment. But before we do that, I want to remind you again of the various things that are taking place these days to enable community engagement or personal engagement in study and exploration of faith, of ideas and inspiration. We have our weekly text, jewishcenter.info/jtext, where every Sunday and Wednesday, even tonight at 7 p.m., you get a text, a question, and a conversation ensues wherever you are. So even though we're social distancing, this will be something that can keep feeding your inspiration for these challenging times. And if you want to get out there but still maintain social distance, this is our program we have for our children, but I think families are having a lot of fun doing this together. And always that little child inside of you can have fun as well. This is on our camp website, goneizzy.info. We're not having a day camp this winter because of COVID, but we still want to engage the children and families in fun activities. So go to goneizzy.info/mitzvah hunt. That's 2 H's, mitzvah hunt, and you'll see all the rules and regulations. Nobody knows your age. You can download it, have some fun, and even submit it. You can win a prize. So there you go, mitzvah hunt on goneizzy.info and JText on jewishcenter.info, and of course, all our virtual programs in jewish.info/virtual. So, my friends, what got me all excited? You know, the clock is ticking. 2020 is slowly going away. 2021 is here in maybe 48 hours. I don't know what the exact time is, 36 hours perhaps. Whatever it is, it's around the corner. And as we mentioned yesterday, I believe, this is the reality, that January 1st, 2021 is going to be the same as December 31st, 2020. So what are we looking forward to? We're looking forward to, hopefully during 2021, we will transition out of this, what we call Mishigas, which is far from a Mishigas, the pandemic, and go back to normalcy. But let's remember, for the beginning of 2021 and a good chunk of it, we will still be where we are. So let's be real. Let's be engaged every day in the beautiful day that God gives us, with all its challenges, with all its warts. Let's try to find something meaningful, not try to make up something meaningful, but something meaningful is there. We just have to try to work hard at exposing it. And to help to visualize what I'm talking about, someone shared on Facebook the other day the following video that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to play it right here on the screen. And we're going to discuss it for a few moments. But to me, this captures the very essence and very core of everything that I've been trying to share and teach, inspire you, be inspired myself. And I think if you get this message, it will be a very clear guide and light for you in the coming days, weeks, and hopefully for the rest of your life. I'll roll the screen and then we'll discuss it a little bit. So here we go. Let me make sure we can get it. Here we go. I'm going to let you absorb that for a moment. What did you just see? So, of course, there's the obvious, or maybe not the obvious, and that is that perception does not necessarily project the reality, right? Although you see the circles appear to be turning, but really each one is going on its own line. But visually, it's giving off the appearance that such is the case. And the message that the video is trying to share is that don't be judgmental. You see things going around in other people's lives. You don't really know what's going on. You just know what it appears to be going on. And that is the obvious message from this beautiful, brilliant video. But in a sense, to me, that's a little negative of a message. It's telling you that what you see is really not what is there. That's not really encouraging because we do live based upon what we see. So what's the positive message, the inspiring message? What got me so excited when I saw this? And this is what it is. Circles are turning and things are turning and happening in our life all the time. But the reality is, are they turning? Are they out of our control? Or are each of these circles based on a certain baseline for which it never wavers? And if, although things appear one way, but the reality is there are certain basic core principles that regardless of what's turning around in the world outside of you or even in your life, always remains constant and always remains stable. Things may be moving, but the movement of the things around you are based on a stable, deep-rooted reality in your life. And let me tell you what I mean. The last 8 months, whatever it was, a lot of things were turning. It was some of the most challenging months in my life, both as a rabbi, as a director, as a shliach of the Rebbe, to try to reinvent in a way how we serve the community constantly. We're never able to plan because you never know what's going to be. And it really stretched our imagination as much as we can, and personally as well. But I realized that there's certain constants, there's certain base core things that are always there regardless of what changes around. And those things I began to appreciate even more. And those will remain strong tools for me and strong foundations that as things continue to swirl outside of me, if I can continue to capture those straight lines, those core principles, those solid foundations that never change, it will give me a whole different way of experiencing everything else that goes on around me. And two of those things that I will share with you today is my faith, my understanding of God, my understanding of life, my understanding of what is the core principle that I was able to tap into, that regardless of all the changes, the fact that there is a purpose, the fact that I was created for a reason, and that purpose was able to play itself out regardless of everything that was going on around me, that's a very strong and powerful message that I was able to connect to. And of course, family. Spend so much more time with my wife and children, able to connect on such a deeper level, on a level that as much as we maybe move forward on into life, the bonds and the connectedness will remain so much stronger because of it. So this is what I'd like to leave you with. We have a few extra days, not extra days, we have a few quiet days coming up. Find those lines in your life upon which everything else evolves and revolves. And the more you're able to find that line, the greater you'll be able to perceive and approach the things around you. So as we mentioned on Friday, I'm not saying goodbye to 2020, not at all. There are so many wonderful things in 2020 that I'm going to keep, I'm going to hold strong onto as much as we move forward. And I hope that you can do that too. Because my dear friends, when we look for positivity, when we look for things that are positive, you're not looking to make up things. The reality is, in every one of our lives, there are negative things and positive things. Every day of our life, there are negative things and there are positive things. It's your choice. It's my choice. It's our choice to be able just to look at the bowls that are swirling around us, or to be able to find those strong, solid lines which remain constant and strong forever. Spend the next 2 days not saying goodbye to 2020, but embracing the important messages that you learned in your life, so they become the lines in your life upon which everything else will move, hopefully in a greater, positive, and more inspired way. I'd like to wish you all a wonderful day, an inspiring day, a meaningful day, and hopefully we can connect more, whether it's through this, whether it's through the JText or other programs that we do, in a way that will bring more meaning and inspiration. More than that, allow you to see those strong, unshakable lines that you have in your life, that I have in my life, that we all have as a God-given gift. And the more we can focus on that, the stronger we become, the more effective our lives are, and the more powerful we can be. Have a great day.